We here with Holy Steph 30
Yo, what's good for the 13th time? Just always remember, it's not just a game.
and WM Combs.
What it do, baby?
Hey. But before we start, we just want to give a moment of silence to Juice World. We heard what happened, I believe it was Sunday. Yeah, that was unfortunate. There are a lot of mixed reports, so I don't want to say anything.
I mean, the reports aren't really mixed. I feel like I've only heard the same thing.
Oh yeah, I've heard the same thing too, but I don't know if it's true. So let me instead of let me say mixed, let me say the authenticity, the reliability of said reports. I don't trust the reliability.
So, have we had a moment of silence?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened?
We were never silent. Hold on. Let's take a moment of silence.
Let's take a moment.
Okay, so what happened?
So he was on a plane, and I believe. So what I think has happened is he was on a plane, and the pilot of the plane was suspicious because they had like guns, like armor-piercing rounds, like body armor, like all this just like suspect stuff.
On the plane?
And, yeah, and they also had 70 pounds of weed. Which, when you really think about how much weed 70 pounds of weed is, that's like an unreal amount of weed. Like, I don't need, like, imagine picking up a 45-pound like thing for a bench press and then like almost doubling that, and they had that much of weed. Like, it just doesn't even make sense. But so I think they got alerted that the cops were waiting for them when they got on the ground. So he swallowed a bunch of his drugs or whatever to hide them, and then ended up having a seizure. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if he just took the drug just to take them, because I'm pretty sure he did a crazy amount of drugs anyways.
So I am going to have a ridiculously hot take. So we might need to potentially edit this out the podcast. Maybe. But
okay, join my party.
But so essentially he killed himself.
Essentially, yeah.
Essentially killed himself.
Accidental suicide, please.
Oh, no,
accidental overdose.
He did kill himself, but I wouldn't say he committed suicide.
But so he made an incredibly stupid decision, because that's what it is. It's an incredibly stupid decision. And so now, what I will also say, why in the world are you he was on a plane? Again, my knowledge of this is limited. He was on a plane.
Yes.
Why are you bringing all that stuff into a plane?
Why to sell it?
Private plane, I get. But still, why are you bringing all of that stuff onto a plane? Can you not have it shipped somehow? I don't know how I don't know how gun laws work like that, but there's no reason for you to have 75 pounds of weed on a plane, and then for you to get tipped that somebody might be there and to start taking drugs or take drugs in the first place. I'm gonna be honest. This take is gonna be even hotter. It's gonna be even hotter.
It's melting. Ready up.
Hey, ready up, sir.
I'm gonna say this, and
he's about to say he don't feel bad about it.
I'm not gonna say I don't feel bad about it, but I don't know why people. I don't know why people get all upset. If like a situation like Nipsey Hussle, that's how you say his name. I'm old. Nipsey. We're just gonna say Nipsey, right? Nipsey was killed, right? So I get why we're upset about that, right? And Nipsey seemed like he was on the brink of some pretty big stuff. So that, to me, that's bad. Martin Luther King was killed. Not putting Nipsey and Martin Luther King in the same conversation, but they were killed. Kennedy was killed. I know he had other stuff going on, right? But if you take too many pills,